Nate, you started your musical journey when you were only 7 years old. What do you think it was
Yes.
that made you pursue this career?
Honestly, there's just like a lot of artists that I just looked up to, like Usher and even the Backstreet Boys. Like I had a big range of like music interests at the time, and I remember I was at it was me and my other cousin. We're walking by ourselves to a garage sale, like right down the street from our grandma's house, and this older lady gave us two like stakes you stick into the ground. So we're pretending to sing like into a microphone. And so basically like ever since then we're like, pretending that we were like in this group, and I just had this interest. I was like, oh my God, I actually like this. I want to actually do this for real. So I started like writing songs like with her, and then she grew out of that, but I just kind of stuck with me, and I started doing talent shows in middle school and high school, and I took it from there.
Okay, awesome. And what do you think that are the main influences that inspire you when you were growing up?
Uh like my main influences, I don't know, I would say like I feel like Chris Brown had a huge impact on me. I remember when he first came out into the industry, I just kind of like I really connected with him, and I just kind of saw myself like I kind of want to like be my own version of like Chris Brown. This is me in middle school, and I used to sing to these girls in my class, and they were like, "Oh, we like your voice or whatever." So it kind of stuck with me. I was like, okay, like I kind of like this, music thing.
Okay. And if you were to
Yeah.
describe your sound, how would you define it? What would you say about it?
You said my sound.
Yes.
I was very broad. Like even recently, I kind of like I've always been doing like R&B and pop music like strictly for years,
Mhm.
and I recently kind of went into like even doing like rock and roll and EDM. So I have like my latest album Hero has like a mix of all kinds of genres that I've been messing around with. So I would say very broad. Like I got something for everybody basically.
Okay, perfect. And with your most recent single, Cognac, you have brought us like this vibrant and upbeat song, that will definitely lift anyone's spirit. So please talk about the story behind it.
Yeah, so the song Cognac, it's actually the lead single to my album. I came up with that song basically just to inspire people. Like if you listen to the lyrics, I'm just kind of letting people know like whatever you got going on in your life, put it to the side and just have a good time. Like in the theme, it's like a party. Like come out tonight, leave all your, shit behind, let's have fun and forget about the bad times, and let's just be positive, and it's gonna be all right. That was like my intention writing that song.
Okay. And for example, we know that every artist has definitely their own way of shaping up, their music. In this case, how was your writing process for this song?
For this song, I was actually at my dad's liquor store, and I was basically just in front of like the cash register, and I was like kind of like making a beat on the register.
Oh,
And so basically I was like recording with my phone, like humming like a melody, and that's how it came together. And I really liked it. I was like, I can see this being like, a good song for the album. So
okay, that's great. The inspiration strikes whenever it wants, right?
yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And what kind of feedback have you been receiving from your fans about how they enjoy the song and connect with it?
It's actually been very positive, and that's something I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to step outside of just working in like the studio, doing just like synthetic sounds. I wanted it to be real, so I was hiring a lot of talented musicians to like do some like
Mhm.
real guitar, real drums, and stuff like that. And I feel like it was really receptive. Like everyone really loved the new sound, and it was just like bigger and a little different from what I'm used to putting out. But yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah, it's amazing. And Cognac has been described as an anthem, for, to escape life's challenges. And what would you say
Yeah.
is your escape song when you are nostalgically in high spirits?
For my own music or just like any other song?
Like any other song, if you
Uh,
want.
any other song? I would say like "Living on a Prayer,"
Oh,
by yeah, that's like one of my
okay.
favorite songs. and it's a classic, and it's just like it connects with me, like living on a prayer. It's like you're going through whatever in life, but you're just kind of like relying on all your hopes and dreams, and putting it on God, and just kind of like being faithful towards that.
That's
So
a
that
great
just
song,
kind of,
yes. Great choice.
yeah, I love that.
And what would you like your fans, I'm sorry, to take away from listening to Cognac? Either, a message or an emotion?
Yeah. So like I've had times in my life where like if I was like really sad or something like that, I would go to like for example, I would listen to like Drake's Take Care album, and I'll just kind of listen to the whole thing, and just whatever I'm feeling, I just kind of like mellow out just listening to that. So I wanted to do that for like my fans as well. And so that's like my song Hero, or my album Hero, like the intention of that writing was to basically encourage others to be their own hero in other people's
Mhm.
lives, even if it's like a small little thing, as far as like, helping a homeless man down the street, or just like, helping an old lady get her groceries in the car type thing. You know what I'm saying? Just like little things like that. But I just feel like by being a hero for others, you're just contributing into life. And I feel like your own self-worth will just improve, and you're just gonna like be happier in general you know
Okay. And how do you feel the fans have embraced your album?
yeah. How do I feel about them embracing it, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful, honestly. Like, I'm very grateful for all my fans, and they've always been sharing it. And I'm working with like a lot of comedians have been like using the song as well, and I'm really grateful to that, getting exposure that way. And yeah, I'm just like really happy everyone is enjoying the album for sure.
Okay.
I put a
And
lot
just
of
as
work into
you that's amazing. And just as you said, your album was released in October this year. So
it.
will there be a new album or EP coming soon? Probably next year.
Yeah, I'm actually working with some producers right now.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically someone from France. So I'll have like a single coming out soon. Hopefully like in January. And as far as any kind of album, it might be like another EP. And I'm just trying to debate on what it should be. Like this last one had like a rock theme. So this next
Mm-hmm.
one I'm thinking maybe like a tropical vibe, like an island theme. So because I got a couple tropical songs too. Like I said, it's really broad. But
Yeah,
yeah, so that's where my head was at, but we'll see what happens.
we'll be definitely looking forward to, believe me. And
For sure.
what
Thank
are the artists that you would like to share the stage or collaborate with in the near future?
you. I mean, there's a lot really, but I would say like my top few would be Drake, Chris Brown, and even like Pitbull, or even David Guetta. So
Oh,
I would
that's
say like I
great.
would work with them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think those will be
Really.
very interesting collaborations, definitely.
Oh yeah, and it'll be really good too.
Well, since we're just around the corner from closing 2023, what would you say was the best or the most exciting experience you had this year?
Um, Something that stands out was my photo shoot for my Hero album, and the reason that
Oh.
is because I brought my two younger brothers with me for the shoot, and
Mhm.
it's in front of a helicopter, and so
Oh,
I'd never been on a helicopter before, and the guy basically offered us to like fly us around a little bit, so we're like, yeah,
yeah.
sure. So it was kind of cool to like pose in front of it, and then like unexpectedly like take a little tour with the helicopter. It was kind of
Yeah.
scary a little bit at first, but it was cool though, and it was a really good experience, and I'm
You
glad
had
my
the,
brothers got
the
to experience it too.
you had the full
Yeah, it was fun
experience.
though. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I think that was like a good standout, and it got me like excited for the album. It's like that's a great way to
Yes.
start the album by just completing this photo shoot.
Absolutely. Yeah. And finally, Nate, what would you like to say to everyone who are fans and supporters of you and the music you make? What would you like them to know?
I would like them to know that in life we all go through shit, but everything is gonna be okay. We just gotta stay positive, gotta work towards our dreams, and spend time with your family, your loved ones, do whatever you can to make yourself happy.